Good morning, classmates. This is Old Twink here. Hey, we're trying to get this thing put together. I talked to Bebo today. Had a great visit. I understand Bebo talked to Frank Holderfield, who says he was not going to come, who is now coming. So, Frank, we're glad you're coming. Hope your wife's coming too. And that'll be great. We need to get this thing lined up. Now, I've got a list that I'm going to send out again about people that said they're coming. There's about 42. It's difficult, very difficult. Bebo's been working like a dog to get this accomplished. He finally found us a place. It's a Mexican restaurant. I don't like Mexican food, but it's the only place we could get that it was reasonable. A lot of these places, they wanted $1,500, $2,000 guarantee that we're going to spend that much money to give us a private room. That means if we don't, somebody's got to pay it. Anyway, so we decided to go against that. With the Mexican restaurant, and they serve other things, we've got a $500. That's how many people we got to have. We got to spend at least $500, or we're going to have to come up with a difference, which won't be a big problem. Okay, so we're going to send you in a little while those that we have coming. I went ahead and added Frank. Frank, I don't know if your wife's coming. I just got you for one. But right now there's about 42 people, and I hope there'll be some more that'll join us. I want to make sure that you understand what we're going to be doing. That afternoon, Thursday afternoon, we get together at 3 o'clock. It's going to be at a Presbyterian church. We'll give you more on that later, tell you exactly how to get there. It's very, very close. That's so we can have some privacy. And I just added up all the deceased. My gracious, there's 48. 48! And we're still getting in, and maybe some I've forgotten and some I messed up on, and if I did, we'll deal with that when we get there. But here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read a name to you in alphabetical order. First one, Kenneth Lee Addington. Ken Addington. Now, I'm going to shut up. This is not the Twink meeting. This is your meeting. Anybody that wants to say something about Kenneth Addington can say something. I didn't really know him that well. I wouldn't know a whole lot to say. So I know he's a great artist. Draw wonderful pictures. I saw that. William Anderson. I think he went by Turkey. I don't know him at all. John Macby Barber. Well, everybody knew Macby. He'll be easy. Ada Bigford. I didn't know Ada that well. Marvin Brooks. Didn't know him that well. Others that I didn't know that well, but somebody knows them. Each one of these classmates deserves to be remembered. So I hope that you'll go through this list of deceased classmates. Don't worry about the fact I may have left somebody off. If I put somebody on that shouldn't be on, let's worry about that. Kenneth, our classmate, Kenneth Woodruff, told me about a great website. He went to a website like Ida Mae Foster, we said was deceased. She's not. Her mother's deceased, not her. So Ida Mae, I'm glad you're still alive. I hope you'll come to the reunion. So be looking over this list and be thinking about something. I mean, don't take the most popular classmates. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people talk about them. But take some maybe that we don't know that well. And if you know them or you knew them, say something about them. If you can go on the internet or something, I don't know how to do that. But if you can go on the internet and find out something like Ellen Chisholm. I didn't know Ellen very well. I knew who she was, but I didn't really know her. Maybe you can go Google Ellen Chisholm and you could find out some things about her. Again, I don't know. But I really hope that each of us will make an effort to try to know something to tell about each individual classmate. And hopefully, as many people as want to, when we call out Ken Addington, if 20 people want to talk about Ken, that's fine. That's great. And we get to others, you can certainly talk about them. So we're going to go through each of these lists. As I said, there's 48 on my list right here. We're going to send this list out to you. And if I forgot somebody, don't worry about it. We'll do that when I'm there, when we're doing the reunion. But if I got somebody on there that's still alive, I think we checked it pretty close. Please tell me that. I hate to say that somebody's dead and, they're not dead, which I'll be very, very happy they're not dead, but I don't want to say they're dead. And you understand that? We're going to video this like we're doing today. This is my little camera. Kim's my expert. Unfortunately, Kim's way too young to come to our reunion. So somebody's going to have to run this camera. It's real simple. It's not the best in the world. I put it out and said, does anybody else have a better one? Nobody answered me. So I even asked William Cootie, who I knew is he's a expert on that, and Dennis Boyd, he's an expert on that. They said, well, William didn't answer me back. I don't know why, but he didn't. Dennis said he's got a regular camera, but not a movie camera. So we'll use my movie camera. We're going to send this, make this available to every classmate. And particularly, we're going to make it available to the families of the deceased classmates. So, like, for example, Bob Shirling just passed away. And we're going to make sure his wife knows that we film what the class had to say about Bob at the reunion. And Jerry Harkins, I believe it's Jerry Harkins, passed away. We're going to do the same thing and send it to his widow. And the mayor of Graball knows her. She was telling me about Jerry. Jerry was a member of the church I used to belong to, Calvary Baptist, and I think Connie's sister goes there. Anyway, I heard Connie may have been impeached. I think Nate Van Cleve's been working on that for years, and I'm not sure she got impeached or not. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, Connie, you're still the mayor of Graball, and you're still the land bearer of Graball. Guys, we're going to have an absolute ball. I really hope, Elizabeth Cooper, I hope you get this, because I need you there. And little Mary, Macy, little Mary, I need you there, because I'm going to remind you of the sins that you did in the 3rd grade that, Elizabeth, you can't remember, you said. And little Mary, you hadn't responded to me. Boo hiss on you. Anyway, I really hope you'll come. If you don't, I'm going to tell you sins anyway. I'll probably embellish them a lot too. So you need to be there to defend yourself. We're going to have a ball. I guarantee you that. We're going to have a lot of time to visit. There's very, very few planned activities. But we need to know for sure how many people we can plan on for dinner that Wednesday night. We're going to have a barbecue catered like Bebo did at his house. And, we don't want to cater for 50 people if only 10 are going to show up. So I need to know, are you going to be at the Wednesday night barbecue, which is going to be at the hotel we're staying at, the Hampton Inn. And we're going to start at 6, and you don't have to be there at 6 to eat. If you get there at 10 o'clock, you could eat, if there's still food left, which I hope there will be. And, if you want to eat at 5, if the food's there at 5, you can eat at 5. That's up to you. It's not going to be any formal. They got a great big lobby area. I sent you a video of it, and you can go in there. So, folks, I really hope you'll come. Ray Shannon, I hadn't heard from you. Linda Ray, get your rear in gear. I want to see you show up there. I'm trying to think of others I hadn't heard from. Well, my mind's gone blank. I don't know. Scrapper says his wife wasn't coming, but Mignon knows his wife very well, and she's going to call her and see if she can't bend her ear and get her there. I told you when we started this, the reason we're having it is some of us aren't going to be here for the 60th, which is 2 more years. Unfortunately, we've lost 2 classmates in the couple of months we've been planning this. Now, with an absolute certainty, some of us, and it may be me, aren't going to be here 2 years from now if we have a 60th. And we're going to talk about that. First of all, do you want to have one? Where do you want to have it? All that kind of good stuff. Get that put together. So this may be the last chance you ever get to see some of your class. Maybe it's not important to you. And I understand that. You've gone on with your life. Hey, that's perfectly okay. It's important to me. I want to see people I spent, in a lot of cases, 12 years with. And maybe I wasn't that good of friends with them in high school, but I'd like to get to know them better now than maybe I didn't take. Well, I didn't take the opportunity in high school. But I want to take the opportunity now. And maybe some of you feel the same way. Others may feel, hey, I didn't know you in high school. I don't care to know you now. I'm okay with that. I'm not criticizing you if that's your attitude. That's perfectly okay. But I hope that you'll come. I guarantee you'll have a good time. Guarantee. We got a great room. We got a great hotel. Bebo's going to have us great meals. So, guys, we're looking forward to seeing you. Hey, thanks for watching this. We're gone.